Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're coming to you live on the LI Sports Network. A special presentation here at the Town of Oyster Bay Skating Center. We've got the Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs versus the Long Beach Marines. We are just about ready to go. Warm-ups have concluded. Both teams huddled up at the net, delivering their final messages. Third meeting of the regular season between these two sides. First one back on November 21st, a 3-0 win for the Dogs. They met just 10 days later, December 1st, 1-1 tie, as that one was played oh so tightly. And now here, the grudge match. The third regular season meeting between last season's champions and the runner-ups, the Dogs and the Marines, raring to go. I spoke with both coaching staffs before this game, and they both said it's great to be able to play this third game against these guys in the regular season before we get to playoffs. This is the test that we both want. We both want to be playing the best of the best right now. We want to be playing our best hockey rolling into February for playoffs, and it starts here. The two top dogs in the standings, Bellmore Merrick and Long Beach. Travis Quigley here to take you through the call tonight on the crew for LISN. Rowan Loddick, Frank Potetto, Sam Musnick, and Gabe Takuri. 45 minutes of New York Islanders High School Hockey League varsity action is ready to go. We're at center ice. Beach going right to left. Dogs going left to right, first and third respectively, and Long Beach wins the opening draw. Thrown right in on goal. It's going to be turned aside by Henry LaGallia into the corner. Long Beach trying to get on the forecheck early. It's going to be held in by Brenke. All over it right now is Luke Pekikaro. Pekikaro playing the body. Siegel in to scoop the puck. Down to help Lucas Lucci trying to clear. Cody Pekikaro holds the line. Marines are buzzing 30 seconds in. It's Cody up to the point. One-time blast goes wide. Might have hit a body on the way through. Brenke going to keep it in. That goes to the net. Deflected off the boards by Luke Pekikaro. Out come Bellmore Merrick. Chase Goldman trying to split through two defenders. He's stopped, and a quick up for Siegel, getting the pass from Liam Young. Out with it, dumping it in from the red, Jordan Luskoff. Justin Mealy, starting goalie for Long Beach, stopped it behind the cage. Now the Bulldogs will look to get on the forecheck here, first time tonight. Instead, Long Beach quick out. And they're going to have numbers here. Potential 2-on-1 developing. Shot save, rebound, kicks out, and steered away. It'll be held in. Ryan Riley back on goal. LaGallia with another save. Marines getting the puck to the cage early in the first. Riley on the keep, and no. Offside is called. Bellmore Merrick 9-0-1 coming into tonight, 19 points. Long Beach 9-2-1, 19 points. Both teams tied atop the varsity division. Bellmore Merrick with 2 games at hand on the Marines. Whoever wins this one will take first place in the standings. Stretch pass doesn't find a home. Riley puts it back off the boards. Luskoff across. Amax Vitale had it swept away from him. Chipped out by the Marines. Pekikaro is F1, back off the wall to Luskoff. He'll settle it down and start wheeling. Luskoff over the red, dumps it in. It's Liam Young. Post up behind his own net. 2:15 gone in the first period. Pekikaro's going to scoop it. Had it knocked off the stick. Long Beach get it right back, though. Touched into the zone by Luke Pekikaro. Cody is there. On his horse, scoops it up. Cody Pekikaro wheeling around. Toe drags. Across for Siegel. Siegel rolls to the middle and shoots, goes wide. Brenke pinches on the keep. Marines, nothing there for him. Up to the point, Brenke, big slap shot, kicked away with the right pad by Henry LaGallia. Back to the corner, up to the top, glove save LaGallia, rebound there, another pass stop, still loose in the blue paint, still free, that one hits the bar! Marines oh so close to making it 1-0. They keep the puck in the zone, still humming it after it. Out to the slot. Lenz is trying to send it 200 feet. He does. Icing called. Let's take a look at that one. Oh, so close. The in-tight shot. Up to the point. Brenke, big slap shot. Kicked away with the right pad by Henry LaGallia. Back to the corner, up to the top, glove save LaGallia, rebound there, another pass stop, still loose in the blue paint, still free, that one hits the bar. Then you see, hits the bar. Off the draw, racing to keep it in, O'Shea, he does. Now it comes out off the skates of Goldman. Riley ahead, it's backhanded deep by Riley, right and Nafty. First forechecker, Ferrick. Out of the zone, Goldman, nice dangle there, swept away by Riley. Got it right that time. Dogs looking for their first shot, give and go, Lucci, one-timer, save made, covered up Mealy. What a chance, right off the rip there. Quick give and go. Up to the point. It's blocked, cleared out of the zone. Headman to Calvi goes through his feet on the pass from Miles Siegel. Lucci wheels up the ice. Lucas Lucci knocked off the stick. Calvi touches it middle. It'll be jumped by Lenz though. Thrown back in, delayed offside. Long Beach going to take advantage. Young wraps it in hard. Goldman stops it with the skate. Plays it around. Jasak back to Goldman. Puck moved to Soria. He'll high flip it out. Batted out of the air by Liam Young as Lucci was trying to spring ahead on the race. Young. Turned over, but Calvi's there to recover possession. Calvi knocked to the ice and can't hook it across to Young. Out come the Dogs. Soria snaps it over to Goldman, overskated it, curled back, couldn't enter the zone, delayed offside. Tried to dump it in, Calvi slows it, and he'll fire it deep. Long Beach changing their forwards, 2 on, 2 off. Calvi and Young head off as Ferrick and Luke Pekikaro jump on. Long Beach almost got caught there. Siegel has to race back to get the puck. He started to go for a change, but he was last man back. Dumped in, delayed offside on the Dogs. Big hit thrown there by Hudson Brenke. A stretch pass, doesn't find a home, and icing will be called. Almost 9 minutes left in the first period. Shot 7-1 in favor of the Long Beach Marines here in the first. Solid crowd here at the TOB for this one as these two sides jostle for number 1 in the standings. Out behind the net, nothing happening as Young's there. Bounces off a check and takes possession. Cuts his own net and backhands it across. Out through the middle of the ice go the Marines, but it's turned over. Putting it back in, Merrick. Dogs clear. Young facing a lot of pressure there from Felsberg, but couldn't take the puck. Naraki goes D to D. Off the skates of Felsberg, and Johansson tried to settle and put it across. Felsberg into the zone on a toe drag. Had it knocked away by Young on the second attempt. Young just wants to high flip it out. Can't clear. Glove down Felsberg. Back in deep. In the corner. Check played by Jackson Austin. Out to the slot. And nobody home. Luke Pakikaro out. Lost the handle though. It's dumped in. Long Beach want to get some fresh bodies on the ice. Quick up to Goldman. That pass taken away. Goes right back to Goldman. Shot denied. Save, rebound, and a secondary stop for Mealy. It's now with Lenz. The defenseman rolls to the corner. Tries to stuff one. Back door. Turned away. Poked out. Off to the races. Calvi. Goldman back for it. Quick up. And Carasquillo goes cross ice. It's picked off. Goldman following up late was able to take it back, and Lucci settles things. Lucci curling around Calvi is forced back to his own zone. Stretched out and jumped by Brenke. Good read from the Marines defenseman there. It's on the stick of Lenz. Fires it off the boards deep. D-to-D look. Riley goes right back to Brenke. Brenke to Calvi. Calvi can't clear. Lucci closing off that space. Calvi's second chance does clear. Cody Pakikaro ahead. Gloves it down after it popped in the air and takes a big check, which knocked him off the puck. Still battling for it, though, with Carasquillo. Luskoff off the bench, racing out. Dishes to Lucci. Lucci avoids a check and a second. Across, shot, shoulder save for Mealy on Chase Goldman. Wraparound try, pad save. Riley trying to clear the zone. He's going to be forced to put it to the weak side. Sent all the way down on net of Legalia, so no icing. Leaves it for Naraki. 6:10 to go in the first. Pops out to Luskoff, slides it ahead. And off the bench, saving a 2-on-0 chance there was Kelly Cardo. Dogs were buzzing. Cardo with a great stick check. Riley through the middle of the ice. Pakikaro got the pass over to Cardo and dumps it in. Nafty to Cardo under the tape. Intercepted right back into the zone come Long Beach. That was knocked out of the air. Dumped in one more time by Johansson. Pakikaro puts it back in deep. Behind the net. One-on-one becomes a 2-on-2. Up the wall. Max Vitale across. Hits the back leg of Soria. It's dumped in by Cardo. He'll head off. New forward line out for the Marines. Vitale wheeling, ton of speed, dished across. Pass was blocked. Phenomenal read from Merrick, and now Merrick can go. Merrick out wide, dropped off. Wrist shot, block, save. Cleared out by the Dogs. Back and forth action. Icing gets called on Bellmore Merrick. 4:47 left in the opening period. Still 0-0. Shots 8-5 in favor of Long Beach. Travis Quigley on the call. Rowan Loddick, Sam Musnick, Gabe Takuri, and Frank Bettetto here on the LISN crew. Dogs win the D-zone face-off. Skated to the weak side, off the boards, and out through the middle. Dished over to Adelstein, missed his tape. Brenke's there off the glass, and back to neutral ice. Felsberg across. Austin with the shot and a breadbasket save for Justin Mealy. 4:25 remaining in period number one. 0-0. between the Dogs and the Marines. Mealy and Legalia making all the stops they got to make so far. Back to the point. It's going to be fired in. Dogs with possession. Pass hits the side of the net. Calvi over the red, flips in. He'll be F1. Scooped up by J-Sack. Stick lift by Calvi. J-Sack gets it back and clears into space. One-on-one opportunity for Max Adelstein. Adelstein in with numbers now. Drops it off. Chance here. Shot. Broken up. Great play, Liam Young on the back check. Held in the zone. Back to the corner. Clearing attempt doesn't go. Wrist shot takes a deflection. Mealy quick to cover. 3:33 remaining. Dogs win the draw. Back down to the half boards. Goldman now up to the point. Lenz with a slap shot that's blocked. Right in the lane was Merrick. Lucci creating space. Fans on the wrister. Marines get it out. Brenke flips it ahead. Merrick trying to win the foot race. Taken by Lenz. Lenz to Carasquillo. Carasquillo going to spin with it. Put it off the boards. Wrist shot punched out by Mealy. It's Tina. Now Lucci. Lucci to the point. Walking, firing, just wide for Noah Carasquillo. Lenz on the keep. Marines try to clear a high flip. Does get out. Back to collect Carasquillo. Trying to go quick. Hits Goldman at the far blue line. Goldman across. Right out. Nafty intercepts. But Goldman gets it back. Goldman curls at the blue line. Looking through the seam, broken up. Big hit thrown there by O'Shea. Out to the slot. Goldman's wrister gloved out of the air by Mealy. Not the only Conference 1 game in progress right now. Manhasset up 2-1 over VSSL currently. Long Beach with a high flip going long. Great hand-eye from Calvi to get a piece and ensure that it wasn't an icing. Wrapped around and reading that one, keeping it in the zone. Kikero pops in the air. Played with the glove out of the zone. Luskoff on a stick lift. He touched the puck first. Hand pass going to be called. After being down 7-0 in the shot category through the first couple of minutes, it's now 9-8 in the shot category in favor of Bellmore Merrick. We're right of Legalia for the faceoff. Amax Vitali gets tossed. Luskoff steps in to face Luke Pakikero. Pakikero wins it. Siegel drops it off. And a penalty going to be called here. Both officials with their arms up. Luskoff into the box. 2 minutes for cross-checking on Jordan Luskoff. And the first power play of the night belongs to the Long Beach Marines. Can they capitalize? 1:44 to go in the first. So they will be on the man advantage for the remainder of the opening period. Still looking for our first tally of the night. Long Beach want to win this game, take first place, and split the season series with the Dogs. Bellmore Merrick want to win the season series by being victorious tonight. On the power play breakout, back in Pakikaro. It's poked off his stick, and Lucci will swoop in to collect. Short-handed, Lucci is wheeling right now. Lucas Lucci, absolutely buzzing, breaks some ankles, he's in! Off the post! Trying to stuff it back, it's still free! Doesn't go for Lucas Lucci. Would have been on the highlight reel forever if he buried that one. Final minute of the first. Back come Long Beach. Around the net, Miles Siegel trying to set up here. Siegel, cross point pass, walking down to the goal line. Back up top, Calvi for Pakikaro. Pakikaro to Calvi. Calvi walks, back door, trying to bat it out of the air was Liam Young. Doesn't go, but Pakikaro keeps it. Looking to the bumper spot for Luke. Backdoor look, off a skate, second try, save Legalia. Young doesn't get it to go. Clearing attempt is out for the Dogs. 25 seconds left in the first. Cody Pakikaro back to scoop. Trying to settle that rolling puck. Snaps it to the red line for Siegel. Siegel with 15. Over the blue. Protecting it, tucking that right shoulder to the net. Save Legalia. Luke Pakikaro, toe drag doesn't work. It's flipped into space, and a shorthanded break with 5 seconds left. Max Vitale's in, denied! Justin Mealy, and a second one for good measure at the buzzer. We'll swoop in to collect. Shorthanded.
Justin Mealy keeps us knotted at
right
0.
Now.
Heading into the first
Lucci.
intermission.
Absolutely buzzing, breaks some ankles, he's
First we gotta
in!
look at this play.
Off
Lucci
the
so close.
post!
And Mealy with a big
Shoulder
stop
to the net.
right at the end.
Save Legalia. Luke
We
Pakikaro,
had to
toe
break,
drag
say to
doesn't
break
work.
with this look.
It's flipped into
nothing.
space.
15
And a
seconds
shorthanded
left on
break
the power play
with 5
for the Long
seconds
Beach
left.
Marines when we return
Max
for period 2.
Vitale's in! D!
Period 2 ago here at the Town of Oyster Bay Skating Center, live on the LI Sports Network. The Dogs, shorthanded for the next 12 seconds, win the face-off to get things going. Travis Quigley on the call, joined on the crew, Frank Potato, Rowan Loddick, Sam Musnick, and Gabe Takuri. Happy to be here for this special presentation. Long Beach Marines, Bellmore Merrick Bulldogs. Back to 5-on-5 hockey as Siegel enters the zone. His pass jumps over the stick of Calvi. Reversed around to Lenz. Lenz starts to wheel up the ice. Carrying up the near side, gains the red and fires it in hard. It's a race to the puck, and Liam Young gets there first. Around to Brenke. Brenke going back to him. Young looking for the high flip. Is able to clear. Luskoff gloves it down and dumps it right back in off the glass behind Mealy. Mealy with a couple of big stops in that final minute of period one as the Dogs were looking for plenty of chances shorthanded there. Going on the power kill. As that's floated on goal by Goldman. Glove save Mealy, holds for the whistle just 59 seconds in. These are the games that are easy to wake up for. Two teams tied atop of the standings, 19 points apiece here through the regular season. Not hard to be motivated and excited for games like this. Beach on the D-zone draw, did win it. Played to the weak side, now touched out through the middle. Pakikaro to Fierick. Fierick driving wide, trying to stop up, lost it in the feet. Battle commences at the hash marks. Jasak trying to push it ahead. 2-on-2 now as Cardo joins the fray. As John, it ends up behind the cage once more. It's Cardo now trying to battle and take possession. Had it seemingly for a moment, but the Dogs won it back. Riley read that cross ice pass, is going to jump it and backhand it in from the red line. So no icing there. Long Beach making a line change while they can. Puck moved to Felsberg. Felsberg stopping up, going back across. Chipped out to neutral ice. Young over. Got the angle right just to slow it down enough, but Bellmore Merrick keep on coming. Jackson Austin takes a check down low. It's hacked back in deep, and Felsberg's going to get there first. Dogs starting to make a change. Felsberg looking slot chance here. Shot is blocked. Liam Young, no, pardon me. Miles Siegel got down and got in the way. That was a clean look right there for Soria. Luskoff around his own net with possession. Snaps it to Felsberg, who redirects it in. Liam Young back to get it first. Quick saucer pass, jumps the stick of Calvi. Calvi blocks that dump in. Skates right past Zinman, takes the puck. And the Dogs, plenty of help coming back. Amax Vitale cleared. No icing, Young's back to collect. Luskoff chases behind the net. Young with the saucer pass. Knocked out of the air by Siegel. Young was looking for the return, didn't get to him. Riley moves it to Young, now drops it out to Siegel. Siegel returns to Young. Young to the net, Legalia puts it behind. Lenz, pass gets intercepted. It's Siegel for Young. Young back to Siegel. Looking back door. Up to the point, Brenke shot, stopped up on the side of the cage. Stuff play doesn't go, it's behind the net now. Out to the slot, stolen away, and out come Bellmore Merrick. Soria one-hands it into the zone, taking the check there. Long snap pass, hits Calvi, and he flips it in behind the net of Legalia. Got the stick out to poke it to the corner. Held in Cody Pakikaro. His shot bounces wide. Luke Pakikaro looking cross point. Forced out. Cody's there, dumps it back in. Delayed offside, Marines tag up. Bellmore Merrick with possession going long, just missed the stick of Tina. Goldman across. Tina driving wide, takes a check from O'Shea. Puck bounces to the corner, those two come together again. O'Shea puts it up the boards. Long pass just out of reach of Nafty. Icing on Long Beach. 10:08 to go in the second. Shots 12-11 Bellmore Merrick. Offside call, pretty quick there, so have the face-off on the near side boards. Right in front of the Bellmore Merrick bench, and it's hacked in by Goldman. 5 minutes gone in the second period. Puck pops out, Feerick there, read it, and got it out of the zone. Lucci hustles back to collect. Saucer pass, knocked out of the air once more. High flip, that's plugged up by Pakikaro. Liam Young dumps it in. Glove down, Carrasquillo collects and takes it behind the net. Puts it up the same side wall. Young on the keep. Rolls to the middle of the ice. Liam Young splits through two with a shot. Save Legalia. Loose in the paint. Cleared away. Goldman. What a chance there for Long Beach. Marines have been close here last few minutes. Both sides have had grade A opportunities in this one. Haven't been able to get on the scoreboard. Dogs get it out. Young blocks the pass, trying to jump it. It gets to Lucci eventually, but hacked away by Cardo. 8:50 remaining in period 2. Around for Goldman. Goldman poked it back down low. Noraki ahead for Felsberg. He took a big check, couldn't get it deep. Icing waved. Pardon me. No, it was not. Backside official did wave it off. Near side official had the arm up. Now the crew going to congregate together here to determine whether icing and taking it all the way down, or are we just going to do this at center ice? And after the officials have that conversation, they determine that icing was the call. That's why you got a crew out there. They come together to make those decisions. Right of Mealy. Dogs want it. Marines jump it. Cardo under the triangle of Lenz. Off to the corner. It's Kelly Cardo. Hooks it to the slot. Hits a skate. Ends up behind the net. Back to Cardo now. Cardo off the wall up to Riley. Riley's shot is blocked. Bellmore Merrick unable to clear first try, but continuing to battle and get it out was Jackson Austin. Jackson's going to be F1 now as Riley swings it to Young off the boards to Captain Calvi. Calvi, inside out fake, pad save on the far pad look. Trying to turn it back on goal was Johansson. Nothing there as he fanned on it. Calvi knocks it down, keeps it in. Calvi shoots. Blocked up. J-Sack in the lane. Up to the point for Young. Felt the back pressure. Couldn't keep it in. Luke Pakikaro. Just a quick chop. That gets down the sheet. And icing is called once more. Going on Long Beach. Just about at the halfway point of this game. 7:36 remaining in period 2. Nothing between Bellmore Merrick and Long Beach. Face-off won by Bellmore Merrick. Both sides still trying to get possession, though. It comes across, battle in front of the Bellmore Merrick bench. It's forced into the corner. Cody Pakikaro stops up with possession, gets some space, and now can skate. Takes a hard check from Luskoff, which knocked the puck off his stick. And back in Amax Vitale. Luskoff trying to throw it on goal, went wide. Coming in hard, playing the body there. Pasquarello. Cycle to Luskoff. Luskoff with possession. Goes through the blue paint, nobody there. Vitale backdoor. Luskoff's one-timer through the skates. Luskoff staying on it though, wins it back, trying to kick it to the middle. He's taken down, and a penalty called. Bellmore Merrick gonna go on the power play now. 6:47 to go in the second period. Cody Pakikaro to the box, 2 for holding. Power play opportunity now for the Dogs. Left of Mealy for the face-off. Tied up at the dot, and Goldman will jump in to collect. Settles in the corner, goes up top to the point. A D-to-D look for Lucci. Lucci lends up top. Luskoff in front. Amax Vitale the bumper, and off on that right flank, Chase Goldman. Lucci left side. Switches spots with Lenz. Off the boards for Goldman. Jumps over his stick. That allows Liam Young to collect and clear. Calvi Young, Fierick Riley, the penalty killers for Long Beach. 30 seconds gone. Lucci going to lead this breakout. Driving wide, stops up at the hash marks. Point for Lenz. He's going to walk to the left side. Switches places with Goldman. Drives to the goal line. Lenz mishandled it, got it back. Now just trying to protect the puck. Looking back door off a few skates. Lucci to Goldman. Goldman driving. Wrist shot, fought off. Puts it back off the side of the net. Calvi collects. Takes a check from Lucci, but clears. Taking the hit to make the play. Just 45 seconds to go on the power play. Wayward pass, jump by Fierick, but taken right back. Vitale ahead to Goldman. Numbers for the Dogs. Goldman across. One-time shot. Save made. Mealy on Lucci. What a look right there for the Dogs. Great quick pass. And Lucci, no stick handle, just redirects it quick on goal. And Mealy makes a big save. Great look from Goldman early. And Lucci trying to go back across on the blocker's side. Justin Mealy says no. 5:20 left in the second period. 33 to go on the penalty to Pakikaro. One back to the point. Half boards right back up top. Shots blocked. Luke Pakikaro in the lane. Dogs keep it in. There's Rocky. That one off the mask of Mealy from Austin. Cycled back down low to Jackson Austin. Looking to the point. D-to-D pass now. Carasquillo to the goal line. Felsberg puts it to the weak side. 2 seconds and 1. Out comes Pakikaro. 5-on-5 hockey now. Dogs keep it in. One-time look. No! What a chance right there. Have another look at this one. Right as the penalty expires, Bellmore Merrick inches away from making it 1-0. Bar up for Harrison Noraki. Puck gets cleared out. Icing called on Long Beach. Pardon me, I said that was Noraki. That was Max Adelstein who had that one-time look. Shade over 4.5 left in period 2. Nothing but penalties in the score sheet so far. Who's going to get our first goal? Puck is cleared out again by Long Beach. Icing called. Right of Mealy. One right to Mealy. He's going to dive on it, take a whistle again. Shots 15-14 game total. Bellmore Merrick up over Long Beach. It's Long Beach 5-4 in this period. Right Amelia again, one to the boards. Riley using the shoulder and body positioning to take it and puts it around to Young. Young hits Riley on the tape. Riley enters, trying to split through, poked off the stick. It's a clean defensive play there. Shot over the head of Legalia, wraps all the way around. Young on the keep-in. Floats it into the corner. Pakicker out front. Nothing there for Long Beach. Puck is cleared out. Cody Pakicker to Liam Young. He'll snap it in, hits a stanchion, and kicks behind the net. Noraki up the boards, out through the middle of the ice, and Young will dump it back in. Legalia, not easy, but saw it, gloved it, plays it back out. Delayed offside on Long Beach here, so they can't touch the puck. Jackson Austin moves it ahead for Adelstein. He directs it into the zone. Riley to Young. Bellmore Merrick forwards trying to make a quick change while they can. And Young's going to skate with plenty of time and space. Gets the red and a backhand looping high in the air. Goes cross corner. Snoraki off the wall. Vitale pushed it out. Trying to spin through neutral ice was Pasquariello. Lost possession. Comes back to Jordan Luskoff at the blue. Headmans the puck. Dished over to Vitale. Amax Vitale. Nice move. In. Blocker. Save. Mealy. Turnover forced by the Dogs. 2:40 to go. It's back behind the net of Mealy. And buzzing ahead is Fierick. Joe Fierick stopped up right in front of his own bench. It'll be dumped in by Pasquariello. Luskoff's F1. Young back to it first. Plays it around to O'Shea. O'Shea up the boards. It's going to come all the way out of the zone. Lenz will regroup with Siegel applying plenty of pressure. Lenz off the wall. Dumped in. Pasquariello. Lenz continuing on the attack. It's wrapped to the weak side. Siegel didn't see it coming, and it's shot out of play inadvertently by Noah Carasquillo. 2:05 left in period two. Nothing between Long Beach and Bellmore Merrick. The defending champs versus last year's runner-ups. Third meeting of the season between these two sides. A 3-0 shutout in the first matchup for the Dogs. A 1-1 tie when they played about 10 days later. And now they meet here with each team in the final stretch as Legalia gloves another one out of the air. Final stretch before playoffs. Play-in round February 1st. Quarterfinals the 3rd and 4th. So we're right around the corner here, less than a month away. 3-on-3 on the rush. Goldman with the puck. Drops it off the boards to Lucci. Lucci knocked off it by Cardo. Back to the point. A wrist shot. That's blocked. Goes out of play as Jasak was looking to get it off quickly. Dogs won it, but Calvi takes it off the faceoff as it was swung into the slot. Gains the red and dumps it in. Pakicero's F1. Legalia got his paddle on it. Still Pacicero behind the net, looking to Fierick at the half boards. Riley on the keep-in to Fierick. Goldman there. Plays the body. Knocks the puck away out through the middle of the ice to Luskoff. Couldn't handle the pass. Calvi turns back north. Final minute of period two. Jasak Trying to reverse it. Calvi on a takeaway. Backhand try, save. Rebound still free. LaGallia finds it just before Calvi can get the stick on top of it. 51 seconds remaining. Nothing still. Right of LaGallia. Won by Pakikaro. Riley looking bumper spot for Young just out in front of him. Brenke pinches in. Got it towards the net, but it was just a little wide. Off the boards to Luskoff. Plenty of pressure. It's Young taking it away. Young beats one to the net. Young denied. LaGallia. Huge stop there for the Dogs netminder. Stretch pass with 30 to go. Luskoff to Vitali. Redirected it in. Scooped up by Lucci. Lucci weaving in. Little reverse hit thrown as he sends Brenke to the ice. Riley up to Pakikaro. Swings it to Calvi. 2-on-2. Joining late. Young. Drop pass on the backhand save. Rebound. Save again. Another one. They score! It's Long Beach with 7 seconds left in period 2. Taking a 1-0 lead. Take another look. Beautiful move by Young. Gets the shot through. Calvi one. It's denied by the paddle. Stays with it. Second time, no. Third time, yes. Captain Calvi strikes again. Long Beach up 1-0. Dogs win the face-off. 2 seconds and 1. And we head to intermission. Long Beach with the late goal from Michael Calvi, assisted by Liam Young and Luke Pakikaro. 1-0 after 30 minutes of hockey. Don't go anywhere. 15 minutes left, and we have a special interview with Newsday's Jared Veluzzi.
Travis Quigley here with Jared Veluzzi of Newsday. And Jared, so happy to have you here at the town of Oyster Bay tonight. Long Beach and Bellmore, Merrick. And a big hockey game in the New York Islanders High School Hockey League. And Newsday is starting to cover not just the NYIHSL, but the Suffolk League as well, really picking up their coverage across Long Island. Just talk about what that's been like for you.
Yeah, it's a very exciting time at Newsday. You know, we're finally covering high school hockey. I know a lot of people are, very pumped up about it. I was at a game last week with Smithtown Sachem. It's an honor to be here tonight with Long Beach and Bellmore Merrick. We're also doing some coverage in the Catholic schools as well. And I couldn't be more excited. Promotion of high school hockey is so important. You guys do an amazing job. The fact that we're also getting into it, I think it's great.
And you said it yourself, across Long Island is growing big time. You were here for the Girl Star game, which saw over 50 participants, which is amazing to see the growth of girls hockey here on Long Island. And you got to have a one-on-one with Sophie Marino of Long Beach, who's playing in the game tonight. Just talk about your experience firsthand, seeing that growth as well.
Yeah, it was amazing, right? Because when I learned about the Girls Star game, it was only single-digit amount of girls in the league just a few years ago. So the fact that it got to, I believe it's 55 girls playing in just this Nassau League alone is absolutely amazing. And then, you mentioned I had that one-on-one with Sophie Marino, who had the win for Long Beach against Half Hollow Hills. Such a tremendous accomplishment, and the growth itself is amazing, and the growth of high school hockey as a whole is really something special.
And Newsday's coverage of the top 50 players as well. We were a part of that selection. We get to see a lot of them all the time here on LIS. And Jared, you've seen some of those players over the last couple of weeks. Just talk about some of the talent and how well some of the hockey has been here on Long Island. Just talk about some of these great players, please.
Yeah, high school hockey is exceptional. And, here tonight we have some players from Long Beach and Bellmore Merrick in our top 50. When we went to go cover Smithtown Sachem, we had some players featured there. And the talent across the island, Nassau, Suffolk, Catholic schools, it really is phenomenal. And I'm just so excited to see a lot of these teams battle for a championship here in kind of the closing stretch that's approaching in high school hockey.
Like Jared said, it's the closing stretch. We're just a couple of weeks out from playoff hockey in both Nassau and Suffolk. We're raring to go. Long Beach and Bellmore Merrick. Such an exciting contest. Game 3 between these two teams. We're going to see who the winner is at the final buzzer. Jared Veluzzi of Newsday, remember the name, remember the face, going to be providing a ton more coverage of high school hockey here on Long Island, showcasing that Long Island is indeed a hockey hotbed.
We're back for the third period. Want to thank Jared Veluzzi for taking some time to do that interview with us. Check out continued high school hockey coverage from Newsday for the rest of the season. Long Beach up 1-0 in the third period. That late goal, 7 seconds to go in the second, from Michael Calvi. Turnover force, Goldman off the bench, racing in, driving wide on Young with the shot. Doesn't hit the net. It's going to be kept in by the Dogs. That one looks like it hit a body on the way through. Still a tight one-on-one, and Goldman trying to go across. Doesn't find a home with the pass. Cody Pakikaro posting up behind the cage. Starts the breakout. Taken away by Vitale. Vitale buzzing wide. Shot over the net. Vitale shot out of a cannon on that rush right there. Len's trying to go wide on Riley. He's knocked off the puck. Marines clear. Dogs still looking for the response. Kept in by Nafty off the bench, forechecking hard. Stretched out to Vitale. Vitale wide on Riley, buzzing in, save made, Mealy. Second time that shift. Amax Vitale able to create a chance for himself by driving wide. Unable to get the shot past Justin Mealy. He's looking to secure his 9th win of the season tonight. 8-2-1 coming into the game with a 208 goals against average. Cross for Austin, missed the stick, and it's going to skip to neutral's ice off the glass. Jackson Austin shovels it in, stopped up by Young. He'll dump it down, a little bit too much on it, and it kicks over the line, icing called. Still a lot of hockey to be played. 12:26 left in regulation. Playoff type atmosphere, playoff type game. Everything is tight. No one wants to make a mistake. These are the games that you want when you're a player. You want to be a part of moments like this, games like this. Out front with the pass, blocked off. Getting to a knee was O'Shea. Out to the corner again to the slot, paddled aside Mealy. Cross point look, Jasak winds for the slap shot. Another save for Mealy. Felsberg out front, steered away. Whether you're the Marines or the Dogs, you want this win. Take number 1 in the standings for yourself. And if this matchup happens again in the playoffs, you walk into it with a bit of bragging rights as well by winning the season series. If you're the Dogs, you got to come back to win the season series. Long Beach needs to win to tie the season series. But you got to think a tie for Long Beach in the season series is a win for them in terms of momentum. As Young shot from the points, blocked off. Felsberg was in the lane. It skipped out. He didn't see where it went. So that allowed Young to circle back to collect. Young with a lot of speed. Driving wide, right-hand shot. And no trouble for Legalia. Skips all the way out into the neutral zone. Pakikaro going to dump it in. 4 minutes gone in the third. Michael Calvi, our lone goal scorer here. Too many on the ice for the Dogs, and they're going to get called. Power play upcoming for the Marines. 6 skaters were out there for Bellmore Merrick. Not what they needed here in the third. Goldman's going to go serve it. So Goldman not going to serve it because Goldman was actually on the bench. He wasn't on the ice. So needed it to be somebody from the ice. It's Tina who was on the ice, and now he'll go serve the penalty. Power play Long Beach. Let's go Long Beach chant going. Riley across. Fought off by LaGallia. Up to the point, Pakikaro. LaGallia got it with the glove. Off to the corner. And slap shot 200 feet by Noah Carasquillo. Pakikaro there to collect Goldman's F1. Doesn't give chase, circles back out. And now Lucci will filter in. Now the breakout here. Through the skates of Pakikaro. Couldn't keep possession. Ahead for Goldman. 2-on-2 shorthanded. Goldman drives and shoots. Mealy got a touch with the glove. Now Long Beach out clean. Luke Pakikaro. Backhands it to the net. Save made. Up to the point now. To the goal line. Riley. Siegel across. Trying to go back to Riley was Pakikaro. He was blocked off. Now found it. Riley gets it up top. Walks and shoots. Save. Rebound. Siegel on the second attempt. Couldn't get it past LaGallia. And the Dogs clear. Pakikaro. 45 seconds left on the power play. Gets moving north. Looking for Siegel. Caught the pass on the backhand. Now he's knocked down by Luskoff. Luskoff's going to turn up one-on-one. Luskoff drives wide. Tucks the shoulder to the net. Save Mealy! Luskoff using the size advantage to drive around Cody Pakikaro. And you got to wonder if he maybe shot this a little too early, as we see on the replay. Maybe he had time to drag and use that reach to get around Mealy. Big time stop from the Long Beach goalie. 30 seconds left on the power play. Out comes Kelly Cardo. Cardo's forced to the corner, but still has the puck on his stick. Wraps it out front. Save. Rebound. They score! Joe Merrick on the power play. 2-0 Marines. Kelly Cardo does a great job of protecting the puck. He curls out, takes a low shot. It generates a rebound, which pops right to Merrick, who steps into it and beats LaGallia 5-hole. And the lead extends to 2 for the Long Beach Marines. Luskoff in on goal, kicked away Mealy. Luskoff again trying to put it on net. Hits the back of the cage. Bellmore Merrick trying to reset things. Naraki going to wheel now. Naraki dives around a check. Kept in. Vitali with a snapshot. Got underneath it. Might have rolled on him as he let it go. Jasak on the keep in. Moved it to Luskoff. Across for Vitali. Settles and shoots. Off the noggin. Justin Mealy. Trying to work it, give and go. It's forced back to the corner. 8:25 remaining in regulation. 2-0 for Long Beach. Travis Quigley on the call. Gabe Takuri, Sam Musnick, Rowan Loddick, Frank Potetto here on the LISN crew. Thank you all for joining us tonight here on YouTube. Shot in, glove save, Mealy. 8:08 left. While we're at it, make sure you hit subscribe on YouTube. Don't miss a second of the action. Follow us on social media. We've got varsity playoffs right around the corner. We're going to be here for every second of it. You don't want to miss a second of it. It's the best time of the season. So make sure you follow us on socials so you know the exact schedule, exact time, exact teams that are playing, and you hit subscribe on YouTube so you can be here from puck drop to buzzer. It's flipped in by Siegel, is getting on the attack here. Bellmore Merrick repossess. Goes across to Lenz from Goldman. Lenz off the boards to Lucci. Lucci takes a bump from Brenke. Punched out of the air by Brenke. It's held in, though, by Long Beach. Wrapped around to the weak side. Pekicaro flips it out. Quick up for Lucci. Lucci to the middle of the ice. Into the zone. Tina knocked off his stick, though. Back with Goldman. He'll stop up and carry in. Goldman flips it to the corner. More than half the third period gone. Less than half of it to go. A high flip. Marines clear this one. Going to go wide of Legalia. Icing called on Long Beach. They just want some fresh skaters out there. D-zone draw coming up for the Marines, going right of Justin Mealy, who's been phenomenal tonight. Draw one. One-time try with the face-off is blocked. Young's back, and he clears. Glove down, Carasquillo. Moved it to Luskoff, who dumps it in. Young with possession once more. Again, elects for the high flip. Carasquillo puts it into his own bench. Bellmore Merrick win it, trying to go up the strong side. It's turned over. Fierick rolling to the slot. Got the stick lifted by Carasquillo. He'll chip it out. Vitale plays it across. Pasquariello trying to chip it in. Luskoff collects off the boards across to Vitale, settling it down. Backhand through the seam, and it's cleared out of danger. Quick across. Pasquariello floats it on net. Parried aside by Mealy. Hacked out of the air, hand pass going against Bellmore Merrick. 6:10 to go in period 3. 2-0 lead for Long Beach over Bellmore Merrick. Punched out of the air. And a hand pass going to be called now on Long Beach. So it'll come back into their defensive zone. 6:02 remaining in the third. Dogs trying to get on the board. Marines trying to hold on. Shots here in the third period. 8-8 tied up. Long Beach lead 27-24 total. Tied up at the circle. And it's brought out by Young. Young is going to chip it in past Jasak. Out to the slot. Chance there. Broken up. Jackson Austin. Great play. Moves it ahead for Lucci, but Young on the back check steals it. Young, a saucer pass across. Touched over. And a big hit thrown at the red line by Jackson Austin on Miles Siegel. Goldman curls. Enters the offensive zone. Young looking to line them up. They come together against the wall right in front of the Zamboni door. Off the boards, Lucci. Toe drag to his backhand. Back door. They score! Jackson Austin gets the Dogs on the board. 2-1 hockey game with 5:21 to go. Just a battle on the boards. Lucci, sweet mitts with the toe drag. Slides across to Austin, and a one-time blast goes upstairs
to beat Mealy for the first time tonight. And just like that, Bellmore Merrick with a bit of momentum and a lot more energy on their bench now. 5:21 to tie this game up for Bellmore Merrick. Big time goal for Jackson Austin, his second of the season. Backhand flipped in, J-Sack verse to get it. Moves it D to D, and a cross-ice look. Looking off the boards, Pasquariello chips it ahead. 2-on-1 chance with a pass broken up. Phenomenal read by Brenke. Back out Long Beach, Fierick takes a check from Luskoff. Battle continues, Luskoff knocks him to the ice. It's Lenz who takes possession. Fierick knocks it out of the air. Fierick takes another check from Luskoff. And now a penalty going to be called here on Jordan Luskoff. And just as quickly as Bellmore Merrick took the momentum, it looks as if Long Beach is going to seize it right back. 2-minute holding call on Luskoff with 4:43 to go. Face off right of Legalia. Next 2 minutes, the most important of the night for Bellmore Merrick. They have to kill this penalty off unscathed. New center in for Long Beach. It'll be Siegel. And Lucci wins it for the Dogs. A high flip out for Bellmore Merrick. Gotta wonder how aggressive they'll be here. You see Lucci attacking immediately. That forces a turnover. Here comes Goldman, but knocked away. Goldman still working for it, though. Tries to bank it out front. It was blocked off by Cody Pakikaro. Right as I was saying, let's see how aggressive they are. They went right for a chance there. Luke Pakikaro with the dump in. Comes around to Siegel. Lenz trying to meet him at the hash. Bellmore Merrick trying to swarm the puck. It's Long Beach who take it off the wall. Save Legalia on the chance from Luke Pakikaro. It's flipped over the head of Young and out. He's back to collect. Has some help from Pakikaro. Goldman trying to give pressure, but Young created the space needed. And now over the blue, drops it to Siegel. Siegel back for Young. Young driving wide, sweeping poke from Carasquillo, knocked it away. It's back at the point with Siegel. Now Cody Pakikaro, minute left on the power play. Seam pass, blocked off. Clearing attempt, does get out, squeaks through the legs, and Lucci's on a breakaway. Lucci, shorthanded, stops up, lost his footing, couldn't get the shot off. He had Mealy beat, but couldn't get it to the net. Pakikaro, backdoor, they score! Cody from Luke on the power play. 2-goal lead restored, 3-1 Long Beach. Right off the chance, Lucas Lucci short-handed, doesn't get the shot off. Cody lost the handle. Luke was right there. Hits Cody on the back post and taps it into the empty net. Coach Bragley having a conversation with the officials right now as he thought Lucci was taken down on that breakaway. We're going to try to get that replay for you before we get back to the action here. And here, we'll take a quick look at this as the teams get back to center ice. Lucci with a big burst of speed to create that opportunity. And he just lost his footing, got a little too tight into the paint, and couldn't get that shot off. Long Beach came right back down and scored immediately. It's 3-1 with 3:15 to go. Dogs got to score 2 again. Long Beach get it out. It's going to skip past Legalia. No icing on the play. Chance out from behind the net.
Back door, nobody there. Stretch pass for Vitale. He's trying to race past Hudson Brenke. Spins off the boards with possession. Shoots! He scores! What a beauty from Amax Vitale! The Dogs answer quick. It's 3-2. What a beautiful goal from Vitale. Spins off the check. Space getting closed off, and he just fires a quick wrist shot in. And just like that, it's 3-2 now. Bellmore Merrick answer back 30 seconds after the power play goal from Pakikaro. And it's a one-goal hockey game again. 2:50 to go now. It's the Dogs who possess the puck. Stretch pass looking for Vitale. Didn't see it coming. No icing, though. Didn't have the juice. Young collects, puts it off the glass all the way around. Carasquillo on the keep. That shot's blocked. Cody Pakikaro in the lane. Lenz plugs up the boards. Just slows down Luke Pakikaro there. Luke breaks up that pass. One-on-one in front of the Dogs bench. Offside going to be called on Long Beach. 2:04 remaining in regulation. Can Bellmore Merrick tie it up, or will Long Beach hold on? Face-off won by Bellmore Merrick. Lucci gets it returned to him. He dumps it in on the backhand. Going again on the forecheck. A D-to-D look for Young. Young off the glass. High flip, does get out. Into space. Siegel's going to get to it first. Siegel collects, takes it around the net. Defended by Lenz. Circles it back around low. Luke Pakikaro. Pakikaro just trying to kill some time there. Was poked away from him almost immediately. Just trying to hold the puck up against the boards. Lucci takes possession. $1:30 remaining. Lucci to Carasquillo. Back across. It's Jackson Austin. Austin stops up upon the zone entry. Trying through the seam. Nobody home. And Cody Pakikaro puts it right on net. Legalia still between the pipes. Plays it back out for Carasquillo. We'll keep our eye on Henry Legalia. Saucer pass over the stick of Goldman. 1:05 remaining. Dogs need possession in the offensive zone. Calvi going to be able to poke this out. Lucci wins the foot race for it. Final minute here in the third period. Lucci looking to go. Legalia starting to break to the bench, but nobody was ready for the pass, and an icing gets called on Bellmore Merrick. 51 seconds remaining. Legalia got to go back to the net. And a D-zone draw for Bellmore Merrick. Not where they want to be, exactly where the Marines want to be with this much time remaining. Dogs win it. It's Luskoff. Kicks it out to Goldman. Goldman's going to be forced to curl back. Trying to go across now to Lenz. Lenz redirects it in. Taken away. Brenke couldn't get it deep. Luskoff back down. Young settles. High flip. Goes off the ceiling. Face off inside the Long Beach zone. 36 seconds to go. Timeout called by the Dogs. 36 seconds left. 3-2 hockey game. Long Beach up over Bellmore Merrick. Third game of the regular season between these two sides. Both tied atop the standings, 19 points apiece. Winner tonight will take sole possession of the number 1 seed. Action across the league. Manhasset picked up a win in the Varsity Conference 1. Crucial for them, which puts them back into third place. Got some Conference 2 matchups underway right now, but we're locked in here for the final 36.1. Left of Justin Mealy, it's going to be Lucas Lucci and Cody Pakikaro for the faceoff. Puck down. It's tied up. Young swoops in, collects, plays it to the weak side. Not out. Held in the zone, just barely there by Lenz. Luskoff tied up by Young, knocks him to the ice. Young trying to clear the other side. Kept in. That shot blocked by Young. 20 seconds to go. Young off the glass, gets it around for Siegel. And Siegel 2-on-1 with the empty net. He shoots, he scores! Miles Siegel ices this one. 4-2 Long Beach with 13 seconds left. The Marines gonna pick up a crucial win over the Dogs tonight. Siegel into the empty net. Absolutely seals this as Long Beach win the faceoff. Bellmore want one last look. Young just going to flip it to center. It's going to be dumped in. Long Beach getting loud. And they skate right to their tendy. Justin Mealy to celebrate. 24 saves in the win. Long Beach going to move to 10-2-1, and they give Bellmore Merrick their first regulation loss of the season. The Dogs undefeated until tonight. Long Beach picking up a huge victory, up to 21 points in the standings now. Still 2 games at hand over these Dogs, but for tonight and the next few days, have first place in their possession. And I know this Long Beach side is going to look to hold on to that number 1 seed the rest of the way through the regular season. Long Beach, just with 3 games left after tonight. Bellmore Merrick still with another 5. So a chance for the Dogs to bounce back, regroup, recollect themselves, and regain that number 1 spot. Bellmore Merrick back in action Monday, January 12th over at Newbridge against VSSL. Next time we will see you Dogs fans here on LISN. 7 p.m. Friday, January 23rd here at the TOB for a game against Half Hollow Hills. Long Beach fans, big win, 4-2 victory. As mentioned, just 3 games left on the schedule. Sunday night, down at Clark Gillies against Half Hollow Hills. We'll see you on LISN for that. We'll also see you back here at the TOB on Tuesday for a matchup against Manhasset. That should be a fun one, as Manhasset on a roll, Long Beach on a roll, 2 teams that are hot right now as we again get closer to the end of the regular season. 4-2 the final score. Long Beach victorious over Bellmore Merrick. Don't go anywhere, folks. We have our post-game player of the game interview coming up next. Just got to wrangle him back across the ice as he already headed to the locker room. So stick with us, folks. He's right here with us now. I'm going to jump down. Player of the game interview coming up next. We're live post-game with our player of the game. 24 saves tonight for the Long Beach Marines, Justin Mealy. Justin, you played awesome tonight, man. Made a lot of big saves when your team needed them. Just talk about the effort from the boys tonight.
They played amazing, gave it their all. We were a few guys short, but no matter what, they gave it 110%. They never gave up.
You had a couple of opportunities, breakaways coming on you, a couple odd man rushes. You denied them all. Talk about what you were seeing out there, just tracking the puck. You were all over it tonight.
All I was seeing was a black little thing on the ice. And just remembering that what they did to our place just fired me up, and I wanted vengeance.
So you lost the first one, you tied the second one, you pick up the crucial win tonight. What does that mean to the group heading in? You got 3 games left in the regular season before playoffs. How are you going to use this one?
Use it as a way to fill us up for the next games and just give us gasoline and keep going.
Justin, you were phenomenal tonight. Again, 24 saves in a 4-2 victory for the Long Beach Marines. They're back in action on Sunday against Half Hollow Hills. Follow it up here at the TOB with NYIHSHL on Tuesday. Justin, my friend, phenomenal game tonight. Thank you for coming over.
No
Great performance, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Got to thank again our player of the game, Justin Mealy, 24 saves tonight. Got to thank Frank Potetto, Sam Musnick, Gabe Takuri, and Rowan Loddick. My crew helped me out tonight. My name's Travis Quigley. Join us again Sunday night for more NYIHSHL hockey right here on the LI Sports Network.